not going to record for very long because it's going to be basically 2 hours on the road. But yeah, it's 6:30. Yeah. Woke up really early. Felt good. Said screw it, let's go. Beautiful morning though. 55 degrees. It didn't get very cold last night. It might have gotten below 50, but not by much. Slept really good. Ended up falling asleep at like 7:30 or something like that. Alright, well, I'm not going to leave the camera running because this is going to be a purely road trip. So I will see you as I pull into Flagstaff. Flagstaff, 3 miles away.
Okay, here we go, moto camping. So you're to the left here.
Okay.
The big vehicles.
Okay.
Keep it at 5, it's really dusty in there, and we're under fire watch, open flames except for propane.
Yeah.
Camping?
Yep.
Go number 2 lane right here in the middle.
Okay.
I'll check you in, tell you where to go.
Alright.
You'll camp. Campsite's right there. You'll walk over to the stage, get your packet.
Alright.
All ready to go.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Oh, God.
Day 2.
But we have pretty much just a belt, right, with the steel going through it. And if you had your grinder or something, you know, like, it's hard canyons, right? All you need is a little bit of crowbar for that leverage to pop whatever that lock is off.
Not sure how well you're going to be able to hear this because it's super windy. I'm heading back to the tent area. Met up with Tim and Marissa from Notiers Frontiers. Talked to Pete from Austin a little bit. Found some sunglasses since mine are MIA right now. And trying to find a GoPro. I didn't succeed there. It's very windy today. Hopefully it's going to be a lot calmer tomorrow. And I'm going to go work on editing some footage.
A few moments later.
Never a dull moment.
No, there's not.
Do you want to say what happened? It's your story.
Go for it. You guys got to witness.
I didn't see what happened until after you were already on your side.
All right. So what I think happened, embarrassingly enough, and I'll stay with the story till I can come up with a fake great story, is my Kanye clipped this big rock, and I overcorrected.
You pretty much ended up right where I'm
right
sitting.
where you're sitting, right, with my foot underneath my hard Kanye.
Yeah.
So what's the lesson?
Soft panniers and know how fat your bike is. But yeah, you didn't do too bad, but you did a number. It's actually looking pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Fix this. But yeah, you know, 6 of us come running over because you're still stuck under your bike going, ow, 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 get it off, get it off, get it off.
Come on, I was being collected. I didn't, you know.
No, you weren't panicking. You were obviously in pain, but you weren't panicking. You were obviously very uncomfortable.
No, I was more worried that I had broken my ankle.
Yeah.
I know how long that takes to. Yeah, that's always my concern. I don't want to miss out on the next event.
I don't think you broke your ankle, but you very possibly broke your foot.
Yeah.
And so her husband's on his way with the truck to probably go get some x-rays.
Boyfriend.
Okay, yeah.
Summer guy.
Well, what was your first statement to me when we got you off the bike?
So when he got me in the chair and looked at my foot, and I looked up and looked him in the eyes, I'm like,
it's like, okay, that doesn't really have anything to do with what we're trying to take care of here, but I appreciate it. So
My girlfriend just checked on me and she was like, "Are you safe? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in a lounge chair with a ton of cool, cute riders all around me. Life is good. My foot sucks."
minus the pain in your foot, but yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, definitely have to come up with a better story.
Yeah, you got to come up with some epic tale about how it happened. Yeah, you know. Oh, we've all done it.
Yeah.
I've been stuck under my bike probably 3 times, but
Yeah.
normally I'm able to like get a foot onto it somewhere and like
Right.
push it hard enough to get out from
Right.
underneath, or it's soft
Right.
ground, you can just kind of like dig your way out.
Yeah.
But
No, it just,
yeah,
for some reason,
it got
was
you just
time.
right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my story until I come up with a better one.
Or until you've had 2 or 3 drinks.
Or I
And
cut 2 or 3.
well, the actual fall isn't on video, so you can say whatever you want. She was doing a wheelie between the tents,
Yeah,
and the
right,
tree got her way.
Right, yeah.
A child walked out in front of you, and you had to lay her down.
Last time it was a rally, I showed up with a couple of really great bottles of scotch, and that's how I met everyone. This time,
That's a good way to meet people.
That's a good way to meet people.
Yeah, you met everybody in about the first 30 seconds.
Guys, did you get your phone?
Okay, we'll see when we get back.
See ya.
After years of watching movies and everything on our laptops, when we saw a TV this size, when we came to the States, we were like, oh, wow. And then we were like, oh.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. I am Melissa Notiers.
And I'm Tim Notier. And together we make up Notiers Frontiers. Rode around halfway around the world over the course of like 4.5 years. Put 90,000 miles, 25 continents, 25 countries. If they fall, like I have like instantaneous reaction time to not kill my friends. And if I fall, I'm just a dead weight. They're going over. And so it wasn't fun. Like she's having a blast,
And then we decided to do another crazy thing.
Yeah, and like the whole theme of Tim's Drag is the bike kept on having poopy problems, and it just eroded my soul and the happiness of, it was tough when,
Day 3.
Still out here at Overland. I am walking over to the Upco booth. I went by earlier and test rode one of the bikes and had a ton of fun, but I didn't have any cameras with me. So, cameras. We're gonna go ride again and show you these things. They're a ton of fun.
And I'm with Upco Bikes, utility bike company. We're here to talk a little bit about our Adventure 2x2. So Upco was founded in 2017 in New Zealand, and one of the things that we were trying to do is take that amazing Trail 90 and electrify it. So this bike is also 1000% awesome because it's got front and rear hub motors. Both of those motors are at 1,000 watts. By not having a chain or a belt, it's going to remove some of the potential challenges you can have when you're outside. It's a 7,000 gauge aluminum frame. There's 19 entry points on this bike. So you can put kind of anything that you could think about, whether it's a fishing rod, whether it's a bow, whether it's a chainsaw, whether it's a shovel. It's really designed from that utilitarian style. We've also got some different mounting options. This bike has our front rack and our rear rack. Total carrying capacity on the bike is 331 pounds, about 90 pounds here in the rear and about 25 there in the front. Another unique thing about the bike is all of our batteries are just a standard 110 charger. They have a smart charge in them so you can plug it in, forget it, not worry about it. The battery itself also is IP66 rated, so it's completely weatherproof. Up to about 75-mile range with our large battery, up to about 50-mile range with our smaller battery. They're lithium-ion batteries. We also have another model that's kind of just sitting over there to the left, which is called our Work. That Work model cannot be registered as street legal, but it's completely off-road. Same components, same frame, same battery, same hub motors, but just really designed for somebody that doesn't potentially want to take the bike on the streets. The bike can be found with more information at upco.com. It's a 1-year warranty on the bike. It's a 2-year warranty on the battery. Very simple. There's no clutch, there's no gears, there's no foot. It literally is a rear, a front, and a twist, and you go. So starting with our smaller battery here on the Adventure, you'll be starting at $6,999. With the large battery at $7,999. On our Work bike, With our smaller battery, it starts at $5,999 and goes up to $6,999. Any
Cool.
questions? No. Perfect. Thanks, man.
Alright, let's see how I can do this without killing myself. I think that right there might work pretty well. I just won't use that rear brake at all, or that front brake.
Okay.
Do. Upco two-wheel drive. God, these things are fun. They track so well through slow stuff, like soft stuff. They just don't care. That's hilarious. And they will go. Like, I'm not at full throttle yet. I'm doing 30. Oh my god, that's fun. They are so quiet. So this is my second test ride on the Upco. I didn't have my cameras on for the first one. I didn't actually have my cameras with me. Oh, I actually got air on that. Oh my god, this thing is hilarious. And it's just dead silent. Like, you just hear the wheel basically rolling over stuff and a little bit of a whine from the motor. There's no chain. Front and rear wheel motors. Oh yeah. The suspension leaves a little bit to be desired. But it's just a mountain bike suspension basically. And it handles excellent. Whoop. And he's on the work version, which has basically knobbier tires and isn't street legal, but is otherwise the same bike. But I mean, yeah, this is stuff that would not be super comfortable or fun to take my 700 through, because it's real soft and chunky. Oh. And this thing just doesn't give. Ooh, I don't want to go through those rocks. That's a nope. Just because I also don't want to damage this thing. Because that would be bad. It's not my bike. Definitely have enough power. Like, there's no point where I've been topping the bike out going, man, I wish I had more oomph. I just have the biggest grin on my face. This is so much fun. Like, I'm just trying to think of a way to turn this into a travel bike. The biggest limitation with all electric vehicles is basically range. That's going to be the biggest limiter with this bike too, is just how do you get enough range, where did he go? Okay. To get between like recharging points, because you get 75 miles out of a battery and that's about it. If you carried 2 batteries, you would get more, obviously, but that is just comically fun. Huh? Yeah, these are fun. I was just saying though, these would not be super fun to bring my big bike back on, because it's all soft, chunky stuff. Like, I'd be sinking in like crazy. It just plows through everything. It doesn't care. It's hilarious.
You're worried about the traction, just hit the throttle and you go.
Right, because it'll pull you through. Yeah. And honestly, the narrower tires do really well about not, shaking and stuff going through stuff. So.
Yeah, I got that TW200 and it's got that huge rear tire.
Oh my god, yeah, that thing will wander on you. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Ooh. But yeah, so having the front wheel drive is wild, because I'm gonna get out of his dust just a little bit. It'll pull you through stuff that you wouldn't expect it to. So if you're in loose stuff, you're actually, when you get on the throttle, it straightens the bike up. And I'm trying to take it easy because I am holding my camera with my hand. So I don't have a full grip on both handlebars. But yeah, like, I don't know how gnarly you would have to try and take something to really run out on this bike, but it would probably be really stupid. That's really soft, and the bike doesn't care. It's got all the accessories for loading stuff down, so you can put luggage on it, you can carry stuff, you can carry tools. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Don't jump into the air though. Don't want to do that. It handles really well. I mean, it's not much different than a bicycle frame. But yeah, I mean, it handles quite well. I mean, this would be fun stuff on my 700, but I'd be having to take it easy, and the tight turns would be rough. The soft stuff would be really difficult. And then you get on it again, and I mean, it just goes. This thing would be a hill climbing monster. And this is all super loose and chunky and just tracks through like it's nothing. It doesn't care. You could get into some super deep sand and this thing would not give a damn. I want to do a long adventure ride with one of these, like do one of the BDRs or something. Have a way to like swap batteries out on the trail and do a big long ride. Like, that would be so much fun. This thing's awesome. Like the Surons and stuff, yeah, they're more capable off-road because the suspension's longer and everything, but it is like a Trail 90 or a Trail 125. Like, that's basically what this is, just electric. And it's great. I mean, 4 mile, like, dude, I could murder people in slow races on this thing. This is all real loose gravel and haven't even had to put a foot down. That's fun. I mean, the bike's just fun anyway, but yeah, like I the first time I dropped into that thing, I'm like, shit, I need to slow down. I do not want to catch air on this thing.
I don't want to jump it.
Just a little bit, but also the part of me of like, I could just see me cartwheeling myself. It's like, oh, it's not my bike. Oh, that's fun. Oh, they had a GoPro mount right here. I could have used that. Oh well. That is so much fun. I would love to get like 4 batteries for one of those in a support vehicle and go to a BDR or something. I don't know how gnarly of a road you would have to go up to not be able to get through on one of those suckers. Like, you could do section 1 of the California BDR and probably not have any problems at all. That was just a ton of fun. That was hilarious. I wish it was feasible for the kind of stuff that I'm doing, but the range limitations and the charging limitations are pretty much the only holdback on that at this point. So that was really cool. That was a ton of fun. I'm gonna go back and probably go back to editing, unfortunately, but I gotta get it done. So I will catch you at the Moto Party tonight. I have a chauffeur to the Moto Party. Oh God.
Good?
Yep. This is pretty much my view right now.
chariot.
Thank you for the ride.
Of course.
All right.
I'm gonna lock shit up.
Yeah, I'll see you over there.
Moto Party!
Let me see this fancy thing. Let me see this fancy thing. I'll be using congratulations. Thank you. I'll be using it on the way home. Yeah. Our table's getting hot.
There's a few.
If you have a dog, raise your dogs.
Raise your dog.
Raise your dogs.
There you go.
There's a Moscow Moto $500 gift card up here. Whoa, there's a hotly contested coffee situation happening on the stage.
What'd you get?
I won an event t-shirt, hat, and condoms.
Don't tell me a
Can you believe it?
David James.
Claim your prize during the show hours at the official office. Oh my! Oh my! Get an eBay store going.
It's a coffee. What is it? It's a coffee.
It's a phone rack.
It's a phone rack, yo! Goes on your roof.
Don't you know what a phone rack is?
Hello?
046.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Except she's gonna make me pay for it.
Day 4.
So I'm over here in the skills practice area. Just try and get warmed up for the slow race and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go check out this hill they were talking about. There was some like hill climb training or something over here. Oh cool, okay. It's like actual obstacles and stuff. Get over here, Logzilla. Hell, I can do second for this. Okay, yeah, this is all kind of, I mean, it's fun, but it's not anything special. Did you try and use your foot?
It didn't say you cannot use your foot.
No, I know. I was looking at my barrel and kind of saw out of the corner of my eye you like kicked the barrel. I wasn't sure what happened.
Oh yeah, Tenere roll off right here. All right, folks, ready?
Yep. figure as long as I don't pass it, I'm safe. So if I can get it going, I'll give it a great big shove. Ah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Nice. Mine just pivoted. It didn't even roll. Oh, that's one way to do it, I guess. Slow race, slow race. Everybody loves a slow race.
So you guys will take the top 3. When you stop, when you dab, whatever the case may be, stay there so that we can keep tabs on everybody, okay?
Yeah, so stop, dab, stall, whatever, just stay there. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, slow!
Killed it. Oh. All right. Well, that's it for that. Yeah, of course it's going to be Bill Dragoo and his son. Bill's kid won. Well, yeah, you got all that wheel to try and move around. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. That was fun.
2,000 years later.
Filming you, filming me, figuring out cameras.
Recording.
But you have your things over your lenses.
No.
Oh, God.
I'm not a complete idiot. Just mostly.
How's it getting any of
Just
it?
mostly. When the directional mics on there are actually pretty good.
I know.
I was really impressed.
This is Brady from Meerkat ADV, and he is a dear friend of ours, and in fact, he inspired us to do the Colorado VDR.
You did the gnarliest part too.
He is like the VDR expert, I think. You are.
Not comfortable with that. No, comfortable with ones that I've done. Yeah.
And you just came from doing the Arizona VDR.
And the New Mexico VDR.
And the New Mexico
So
VDR.
I had done the New Mexico VDR before, because I did that in 2020. But then I followed it up here to Overland Expo. So that was a lot of fun.
And we're going to do a little piece down back towards Phoenix, which is nice.
Yes.
And we have somebody who just did it and said, hey,
You'll live.
Well, you'll live, but avoid this part.
You may not love, about 10 or so miles of it, but you'll live.
Indeed.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all the advice. And what are your plans for the future?
So I am currently trying to do all of the BDRs this year.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm continuing up the Arizona BDR from here into Utah. I'm not sure how Utah's going to go because it's still snowy, but so there may be some delays or things. But yeah, that's the idea for now. The schedule's flexible because I have no idea how that's going to go.
Wow.
I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, Brady always has adventures. You should definitely check out his channel. It's Meerkat ADV, and it's awesome. We're always looking at your channel for good advice.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I love watching your stuff and seeing where you're at.
Thank you so much.
So,
but most of the time, the BDRs are awesome.
yes. And I think you're going to love the new bike with the bigger wheels and better suspension. This is going to help you on the off-road stuff a lot.
Yes, so this is going to be our first time off-road on the new bike. So we are excited. Bye.
Thanks. Yeah, Chris just called me.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
We gotta go.